Hey everyone, welcome back. This is my review of Hamatora, Episode 2, entitled Art Returns. And it's bad. Oh, yes, it's really bad. Did you really expect anything different? Okay, where do I even begin? Talking about all of the bullshit in this episode. Okay, well, first off, there was that whole... It's kind of a minor thing, but I do want to mention it, okay? Again, same as the last episode, the whole thing with the, in between most of the scenes, they have the, like, Hamatora fucking thing in which I'm sorry for still bringing it up, but it really helps helps, that makes it sound good. It really breaks up the scene, or really slows things down when that happens. Seriously, why the fuck is it there? Okay, aside from that though, this should be called Hamatora Plot Hole Edition. Okay, let's talk about art for a second. As the title of the episode implies, art has returned. Why? Okay, first off, if you want to bring a character back who's died, I'm fine with that. But there's a few things that you have to do first. Number one, come up with a good fucking reason why he's back. Seriously, apparently he could regenerate himself. Okay, that's all well and good. But there's two issues with that. Number one, why was that never fucking even so much as a tiny bit foreshadowed before? And I know what you're thinking. It's like, you know, then that ruined the surprise. But okay, if someone foreshadows something and it's good foreshadowing, not everyone's going to figure it out. Okay, that's what good foreshadowing does. It hints towards something, but it doesn't directly say it. In fact, if they want to do really good foreshadowing, they might hint towards several different things for that to come to that one conclusion. Of course. And then only one of the foreshadowings would have been correct, although then it would require even better writing, because then they'd have to explain what all those other foreshadowings were. But still, if the writer of this series actually knew what the fuck he or she was goddamn doing, then they'd be able to easily do that, okay? It's not that hard. This is basic story writing here. For fuck's sakes. Oh, God. And the second issue with him coming back is, why the fuck did they build up that scene so much? Like, his death scene, seriously. That should have been an end death scene, an end to art. As much as I loved his character, he was my favorite character in the fucking series. But, god damn it. And then when he comes back, his personality is completely changed with no explanation. His character is ruined. Honestly. What the fuck were they thinking? Whew, God. The second thing, or the next issue with this episode. Nice. Let's talk about Nice, shall we? Why the fuck is Nice alive? Okay, I understand that they explained in this episode they were just faking his death because they didn't want Art to discover him, okay? And they did explain in this episode that the reason they know that Art is still alive is because, what's his name, Murasaki, I think? Is that one, like, white-haired dude whose hair is slightly spiked up one? I don't remember his name. I think it's Murasaki, but I'm not too sure. Murasaki basically barged in there at the last second, saving Nice, essentially, although Nice still got wounded. And they were pretending that Nice was dead so that Art wouldn't know that think he's alive. Okay, I'm fine with that. That alone kind of makes sense, okay? Why they wouldn't want Art to know that he's alive, so they would fake his death. But seriously, that was some pretty overdramatic, like, faking in the last fucking episode, don't you think? Like, really, they had a fucking, well, at first, when the first episode started, I thought it was a funeral, but really it wasn't. They had, like, this picture with some flowers around it at the bar, which was really weird, on the actual bar, too, which was really weird, but they were, like, all crying, oh, Nice is dead. That was some pretty overdramatic faking, don't you think? Oh, my God. Like, really. So yeah, Nice being alive is absolute horseshit. And and another thing about that is that, like, apparently, even though we saw him in the fucking hospital, he's been out of the hospital for 3 months. The fuck? 3 months? Are you kidding me? Oh my. Why? First season of Hamatora started out kind of okay, but then it just went. And this first season started out even lower than that, and it's just still going down. See, and I want to clear something up here, okay? What exactly makes an ass pull? Because some people have been telling me that it's not an ass pull, it's a plot twist. And here's where I call bullshit. And here's why. In order to be a legitimate plot twist that makes fucking sense, it has to have been foreshadowed at some point, and none of this was. And this goes back to, I always knew Art was a mysterious person, but that's not fucking foreshadowing. That's telling us that he's hiding something, but that's not fucking foreshadowing that he has fucking regenerative abilities. So he could survive what fucking, what's his name did to him. Okay. It needs to have legitimate foreshadowing. This goes back to what I said previous in in this video, which is, if the foreshadowing is done right by a good fucking writer, then not everyone is going to figure it out. Some of the more cunning people who are able to look through it and analyze it in depth might be able to figure it out, but not the common view. The common viewer will not be able to figure it out if the foreshadowing is fucking good. So I don't want to hear it. Okay, it's not a legitimate plot twist as far as okay, yeah, technically, a plot twist is something that you might not have expected to come in a plot. So technically, I guess it's a plot twist, but it's not a good fucking plot twist as far as I'm concerned. Okay, it's fucking bullshit. And it should not fucking be. Like, granted, Art was my favorite character in the series, but he should be fucking dead if they aren't even going to put the effort to explain how he's alive and foreshadow it beforehand. And you know what the worst part is? I think we've got 10 episodes left. Am I really going to survive this? Ah, man, this is just... Damn. Anyways. I think I'm going to wrap up this here. The only compliment I can possibly give this episode is that the animation is kind of okay. Yeah, that's really it. The animation is kind of okay. Still not great, but it's kind of okay here and there. But that's really it. So yeah, I'm going to wrap this up here before I get pissed off anymore. Anyways, overall, I hope you enjoyed this review, guys. And the thing is, I'm not alone here. There's lots of people who fucking hate this series. Normally I go against the norm, but there's a lot of people who hate this fucking series. So, yeah. See you after, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.